everybody, welcome. I am Manuel from the Nerd Overdose channel, and since we've been having so many reviews in the channel lately, I thought I would do my own. But unlike my colleagues and friends, Dick and Tamaj, they did anime and manga reviews. That's not really my thing. I'm gonna be doing more sci-fi fantasy stuff. For example, I just finished, and this video is about the show Daredevil, the Netflix show. It only has one season so far, but I really like superhero stuff, so I thought, why not watch it? And it's just one season. I really liked the season. It was fun. I kind of had to push myself to watch it, though. The beginning was kind of boring, and that's the problem I had with this show, was it had some boring parts where they were just talking, mainly when Foggy, which is one of the main characters, and Karen were talking about their case, with which Daredevil was already looking into. It was kind of boring, and I wanted to move on to the action scenes, the fighting. That was really cool, even though some of them were kind of exaggerated. I'm not a big comic book reader, but what I've dug up, and while I was doing research, I found that the backstory in the show wasn't that different from the actual version. It's basically the mom abandons them, and he's left with his boxer dad, and he ends up getting blind. It's like the first scene of the show, and I absolutely love that scene. That was, in my opinion, great acting from the kid. You see him go blind because some chemicals went into his eyes, and it's an amazing scene. I really liked it, and I liked that he's blind, the superhero that's blind. It's a bit different from all the other ones. I like to see the flashback scenes which showed him as a kid, with developing his powers, his abilities, I don't know, but also just him talking to Foggy. And there's one episode, I think it's I don't know the name of the episode. It's when the Foggy finds out who Daredevil is, and he's super pissed. But it's still a fun episode. What else? Oh, Vanessa, the character who you see ended up engaged to Fitch, the big bad guy of the show. I found their relationship kind of weird, because she was a normal curator in an art gallery, and this strange guy shows up. She knows exactly what he is. She even brought a gun to their date. She knows exactly what he's doing. And either she's a complete psychopath, which she doesn't look like it. I don't understand her. It's just in the scene where they see all the Russians blowing up and stuff, and she says, "Good, I'm glad my city's rid of that scum," or something like that. It's really weird. She went from a normal woman to the wife of a mobster, like completely cold-hearted. I just don't get it. It's just whatever's going on in that head, I don't get it. But I really did enjoy Fitch as the villain, especially because it looked like he had anger issues, but it's just he's talking normally, like a what's it called? Sherlock Holmes villain, like talking a lot, trying to talk to his victims, and then all suddenly he kills them. It's like when he kills the reporter, Ned, spoiler by the way. When he kills him, he's just like talking, saying, "Don't worry, I'll leave. It's just that you went after my mom, and then he just strangles him to death. He just goes crazy, or then he cuts the head off the Russian with the car door. I don't get it. I like him as a hero. I like it. I don't really understand his relationship with Vanessa, but whatever. Oh, also Stick. Stick was apparently who trained Daredevil when he was a kid to use his abilities. I did some research, and there's a whole backstory of mystical, like, clans and where he learned how to do that stick. It's a whole story that I think they're going to go into in the second season, but I'm not going to try to explain it because I don't understand it myself. So I just found it weird. He's a cool character, and their fighting scene between Daredevil and Stick was awesome. It was one of my favorites. But it's just they showed up with a new character, and he left in the same episode, and you never see him again. And it's just kind of weird. He just dropped the character, and then nobody cares anymore. I don't know. I just don't understand that either. But at the end, I was really hoping to see the Daredevil like in his costume and looking awesome, and just like I expected. The only time I saw him in the comic, actually, because the only comics I read were the Deadpool ones, at least the beginning, the first like 3 or 4, he shows up in the comic named Soul Hunter, and I was really hoping to see him in full costume and awesome, and the costume, the suit he was wearing in the end was really disappointing in my opinion. It didn't look good. I don't know, I didn't like it. I preferred the black, just blindfolded version. I've been waiting for the full red Daredevil with horns like in the intro, but I don't know. I know the show is gonna have a second season, and that makes me very happy. Netflix is doing a good job in my opinion, and I think that's everything from the show, this season at least. Tell me what you think of the show. I liked it. I'm gonna keep watching it, and tell me what you think of the reviews. I'm gonna make more, especially for superhero TV shows and Doctor Who, all that sci-fi good stuff, especially Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and just comment, tell me what you think. See ya!